Lately, I've been thinking a lot about this idea of maintenance. I've been noticing how much of the mental activity that exists within me has to do with maintaining certain constructs, maintaining certain ideas, upkeeping them. And what I'm realizing is that they need constant upkeeping, constant maintenance, because they are not real. Something that is real, that is true, doesn't need upkeep, doesn't need any mental energy to keep going. It just is. The reality of it just is. When I look at the the reality of my own existence, I can just know without a shadow of a doubt that I exist. I look and I'm there. Like there's a presence there. Yeah, it's there. There is no mental activity needed to sustain that. It just is. But with a lot of these thoughts, like, my name is John, I'm 38 years old, all these things kind of require some mental upkeep. And let alone thoughts like, oh, I'm good at this, or I'm not good at that, or I'm a success, or I'm a failure, or I'm whatever. That all needs upkeep. It needs like a whole structure of beliefs and thoughts that are constantly running, trying to keep that alive. So the question is, what happens if we just let it crumble? If we don't invest energy into upkeeping that? Um, and it may seem as if we don't have a choice in that, but we actually do. Because the energy, like, we are the ones that provide the energy in order for that upkeep to happen. And we can just cut that off. We could just say, okay, I'm not going to feed this. My experience is, of course, there's a lot more silence. The mind is not talking as much, sometimes not at all. And there is a sense of peace, of not having to be controlling things. Um, it feels like a lot of the mental activity has to do with going out and like out into the world. Like, it feels like it's an outward movement, trying to control and trying to define myself in relationship to all of the things that are around. This is my water bottle, my thermos. This is my computer. And it's like defining this I in relationship to everything. And there's a lot of mental activity that is just doing that constantly. So if I don't upkeep that, then there is a lot of resting. Like, there's a sense of resting with what is, resting with, yeah, just resting in this moment. So we can choose to not upkeep these structures or these ideas. Just let them crumble. Honestly, anything, there's a sense, and I felt this before, and I hear this is quite a common experience, especially when diving into this sensation of fear of death, fear of disappearing. But what I'm realizing, what I'm seeing is that anything that can die by not upkeeping this mental activity is not real anyways. Like it's not anything if it's not something that can stand on its own by its mere existence, if it needs thoughts and mental energy to upkeep, then it's not real anyways. So anything that dies without upkeep, not real. Without mental upkeep. So, yeah, my suggestion is to let it die. Don't don't keep maintaining this. Yeah, there's a lot more peace. It's a sense of resting. And whatever comes out of that resting place just comes. There is no need to control, no need to manipulate. You know, it's funny how often we manipulate not only other people, but manipulate with our thinking. We kind of use thinking as this thing we can mold and to try to get a sense of self, get a sense of myself, and we manipulate that self using thinking all the time. And that can stop. It doesn't need, and it's not hard to stop it either. It's just recognizing that you, who you are, is not that, and that you are providing energy for that upkeep, for that activity, and just stopping it. Once you see that, it's easy to stop. You don't even have to force yourself to stop or ask yourself to stop. If you realize you're hitting yourself in the face, nobody has to tell you to stop. The moment you realize it, you stop. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching.